welcome back to the channel for those of you who are returning, and welcome to the channel for those of you who are new. My name's Will. This is Arnett Heyday. Today, I have my titanium Flux 125. Now, this is a little workhorse of a welder. I've put over 30, 40 hours on this machine of weld time, and she's still just trucking. Now, she doesn't get used as much anymore because I've upgraded machines. But just starting out, this thing right here, the beast. It could be had for sub $200 at Harbor Freight. It is a Harbor Freight machine. Don't let that deter you though. This is my third year of owning this machine. Like I said, I've put roughly 30, 40 hours on it. I've not had one issue. It went into protect one time. I was pushing it too hard. Other than that, I've ran a lot of wire through this thing and I've yet to have an issue out of it, except that. Now, it is a flux core welder. It doesn't have the option to have gas in it, and it's only 120 volt. There's no 220 option. You'll have to get its bigger brother. As far as a hobbyist machine goes, or someone who's just starting out, fantastic little machine. So, let's just get a closer look at it. Specs on the side there, and on the inside, you have your little thickness sheet, little cheat sheet I like to call them. It'll get you in the ballpark for your settings, your duty cycle. Close the door before you start welding, you already know that. Extremely user-friendly though, because it walks you through. If you've never touched a welder, I guarantee you, you will be able to figure this machine out. It is that simple. I have that much faith in this machine. Now, is it perfect? No. There's a bunch of plastic, you know. This stuff eventually, if you use it more than I've used it, it's gonna break, guys. It's not an industrial machine. It's not meant to be on a work site. You're not supposed to build, you know, structural things with it. But by God, for welding little things up like exhaust, anything around the house like that, your lawnmower broke, Timmy's little bike broke, this thing's fantastic. It can weld up to 3/16 steel. I've done a little thicker than that. Do I recommend that? No, I do not recommend that. Go ahead and fire it up so you guys can hear it. It is a little noisy. Not horrible. It's just got a higher whining pitch. If you're welding, you're not going to hear that anyways. So the spool of wire it comes with, not good. Just go ahead and either use it on something you don't care about, or just toss it and go get either the Vulcan brand, or I highly recommend the INE brand. I'll put that link in the description to the Amazon store to get you hooked up on some of that stuff, because I've had perfect results out of that wire. Now, go ahead and check the lead out. The gun itself, very tiny. It's in my hand. I have fairly large hands. It just feels like I could break it, but I haven't. I have not broke it. Exposed tip, take it or leave it. The actual whip itself is just that cheap, it kind of feels like shrink wrap, but it's not. It's a type of rubber plastic hybrid. Trigger, it works. A little noisy on the feeder there. That could be because I've had it for a while. Feeds flawlessly though. After all that use, it does feed just fine. Now, the lead itself, I think it's around 5 foot, maybe 6. It's a little on the short side, and I'm pretty sure you can't replace it with an aftermarket one. I might be wrong, but yeah. So you got a 5 foot lead. I think you have the same length on the ground cable here, and I'll go ahead and throw a video up of me laying down a bead with it. cratered a little bit towards the end there. I had it a little hot for the thickness of material I'm welding. All in all, is this welder worth? Turn this noisy thing off. I'm trying to talk here. Is this little guy worth $149 to $180? I think $180 is his normal daily value. Personally, yes. I would 100% buy this welder again if I was just starting out. Or I just have a small hobby of welding like trinkets together, exhaust pipes, anything like that. I highly recommend this machine. Now, if you don't want to spend the extra money, you could probably go with the Chicago Electric. I've never used it, but for the money, this thing blew my mind. And I would 100% recommend this to my friends and to you guys. So if you do happen to need a welder, I very much so recommend a titanium Flux 125. And I think that's going to do it for today's video. Next week, I'm going to be doing a review on the Vulcan OmniPro 220. That's also a Harbor Freight welder. It's the step above the titaniums. Don't want to start that flame war. But according to Harbor Freight, it's their best welder. Chicago Electric's the good, titanium's better, and Vulcan is their best. Now, I own all three. Well, I own all two. I don't own a Chicago Electric. I might get one. But I will be doing the OmniPro 220 next. And we may do a Chicago Electric in the future if y'all want to see, put these two head to head and see, is this really worth, you know, almost $100 more? Because I think the Chicago Electric's like $90 on sale. But yeah, enough babbling. We are done here. So hopefully you found this useful, and I will catch you guys next time. Thanks for watching.